Hey, what's up, YouTube and my non-sport fans? It's your boy, Retro Hero, back doing another non-sport trading card show and tell. This one's number 91. In today's episode, well, recent additions to my collection. I picked up some sealed wax, a couple boxes that I've been searching for well over a year. I'm pretty stoked to have some of these. So I'm going to talk about where I picked them up at, what I picked them up for. Hopefully that'll help you guys out there non-sport on a budget. In addition, maybe we'll start off, I don't want to call this a rant, but I do want to talk about how I feel as a collector about the non-sport trading card hobby right now. Should be a fun episode today. Why don't you guys sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Hi, and welcome back, everybody. I know, wow, Retro Hero in front of the camera. I know the Retro Hero 1006 channel doesn't do camera facing a whole lot, and it's not because I'm shy or I'm bashful. It has more to do with the simplicity of recording a video with two mics, a light, and in my hands in front of showing off trading cards. So it's easier for me to do that than it is to set up a camera facing in me and the cards. But welcome. I wanted some face to face time with you, so when I have this conversation today, uh, you can see me talking to you, and in the background is a character reference of who I am as a collector and what I collect, to add just a little bit of maybe value. I don't know if that's a good word. Maybe understanding that this is the way I feel, and I feel like this because this is 2.5 decades of my life back here behind me. So today we're talking about non-sport trading card hobby and collecting. Quick disclaimer, it is just my opinion, doesn't mean my opinion's right. You're welcome to disagree in the comments. Please do so in a civil manner. We can always have a discussion. Remember, collecting cardboard is supposed to be fun. So it is just my opinion. Number two is, as I classify collector groups, yes, I understand there's more than three classifications, and none of the three are right or wrong. And you don't have to just be in one area. You can be in two, or you can be in all three. So as I do that, just know that. And last disclaimer is collect how you want. However you enjoy collecting is the right way to collect. I will have some conversations on some failures that I've had and some pitfalls, maybe some failures that are associated with what type of collector that you are. But collect however you want, because however you collect is the right way to collect. Okay, so let's jump right into classifications of collectors. I do three classifications. Number one is the hobbyist, the hoarder. That's me. A guy that buys sealed, unsealed, collects sets, collects cards. They buy and don't really have a plan to liquidate. My liquidation plan is my death and my wife having a garage sale. That's it. So if there's any money in it at that point in time, good for her. If not, then I've really enjoyed the many years I've done my collecting. This isn't a life insurance policy for my wife. We have life insurance, so it's just a collection. Second type of collector is just the standard collector, and this is how I strive to be. It is a person who collects and then sells what they don't want, and then buys more of what they want, and then they collect and rip open and sell what they don't want and buy more of what they want, and they're typically not using any of their regular budget. They're just reinvesting back in the hobby for the things that they love. And I wish I was more like that. I'm not, but I wish that I was. All right, the third type of collector is what I call the speculator or the hype train collector. These collectors are typically following trends. They really like the grading services. Um, these types of collectors really love the money aspect of the hobby, and that's good. We want our hobby and the things that we buy to equate to some sort of monetary value, and without these types of collectors, um, nothing really goes up or down, right? It's just stagnant, and I would sure love for every box of 1970s tops to go for $25, but in a realist world, supply and demand drives the prices, and these people are an integral part to collecting. So you may be a portion of all three, you may be just one, you may be one and two, or whatever. But that's how I typically classify collectors. Now, please note I didn't include business stores or business owners in those types of collectors. Those are people who have a physical store, or those people have a virtual store and they buy things to sell. It's a business for you, so I don't group you into actual collectors. Could you be a collector? Absolutely. I just didn't do a classification for you. All right, so downfalls for each one of those. My side, the hoarder, the hobbyist. You can spend too much money. You can get too deep into your collection. You can get out of budget. You could, have credit card debt because you're not selling any of this. It's not worth anything. What you see on this shelf behind you is not worth anything because it's never going to leave my collection. So anything that I've invested in this collection is at a net loss for me. And you have to consider that and understand that if you're the hoarder or the hobbyist. You just do this for the nostalgia, for the passion. The second collector of this is the reinvestor. The major downside with that is you don't know what's going to be hot. You don't know print runs for the modern stuff. For instance, take Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire. One is still holding to good value, but two and three is steadily losing value. Chrome one and Chrome two is very popular and holds a good value, but three, four, five is steadily losing value, even on some of the key cards. So you don't always get out your money what you put into it. And if you're in this because you have $1,000 and once it's gone, it's gone, it may be gone quick. So just know that if you enjoy ripping packs and occasionally selling something and making a profit, then welcome to non-sport trading card collecting. But if you're doing this to tear open the box to get enough money to buy two more boxes of something that you do want, you don't get that key card or that key autograph, then you're going to be severely disappointed and become disassociated with the hobby over time because you're not making a profit, or you're not making your money back. Third is hard for me to talk about because I'm the furthest away from this type of collector, but what's popular now or what's popular today is not necessarily popular. There are channels out there that play on the hype train, and the hype is real. And if you get caught up in it, sometimes you can lose your shirt, and that will jade the hobby for you, and you can drop out rather quickly because you've invested heavily in a rookie card or first appearance of something that no one else cares about. Just because a TV series is coming out doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be popular. So yeah, just be careful is what I'm saying. Last piece of this is always spend within your means. I know that's easier said than done, but not carrying any debt for your hobby is something that is very important. You will find you will enjoy your hobby much, much more when you don't have the financial aspect to worry about. Now, again, 2 decades you see behind you, and it's not there for me to brag and clout. This is 2 decades of collecting. I mean, you can count the boxes. I'm not always getting boxes of cards, and sometimes I have to wait and wait and wait, which you'll see in a couple minutes, for something that I like to come at a decent price because I'm not going to jump on board right away. Uh, this hobby should hopefully be something lifetime, something that you enjoy. There is enough in non-sport to keep your interest, whether you're a speculator or you're a collector or you're a hoarder. So please, spend within your means, keep to a budget, and you will find that you will enjoy this hobby much more. Last thing I want to talk about is the YouTube channels for these hobbies. Keeping up with the Joneses is a thing. When I look at other people's collections and I see these huge amassed collections, or the one guy that's got 50 graded Atom Bomb first series Garbage Pail Kid cards, I think, wow, that's so cool, and maybe I should buy a bunch and do that too. Take all this with a grain of salt. A lot of times, stuff like this was bought. I know my Nintendo games were bought when they were all a buck or two a piece, and now they might be $300 a piece for a few, but they were still $2. A lot of those boxes of original series Garbage Pail Kid cards you see back here, they were all less than $60. I mean, they just weren't expensive back in the days, and you can have a collection like this if you're willing to spend more money. I just, again, recommend you don't go into debt to do so. But just know that this has been a long time for a lot of these collectors on YouTube to amass this collection. And so you're not going to get it faster being a speculator because your investments may lose value. You're definitely not going to get it faster unless you want to go in a lot of debt if you're a hoarder like me. So maybe finding out which way you want to collect and what you want to collect and going after that might keep you in this hobby a little bit longer. And then don't trust what everyone says as law. Yes, trading cards have value. Yes, it may be the first printed card of ex-president Donald Trump or Han Solo or Atom Bomb, whatever. But that doesn't mean that there's value there. Value in a trading card, a piece of cardboard, is only worth what a person is willing to pay. And sometimes that demographic is super small. So if you want a guaranteed investment, go open up a CD with your local bank and earn 4 or 5%. If you want to enjoy and have a fun hobby time and rip some packs, then enjoy collecting non-sport trading cards, but don't get caught up in the hype. So that is my PSA, as I would put. I've recorded this a couple of times, and I really wanted to try to row the middle of the road here instead of drawing a line in the sand for you guys, and hopefully I did that. It is just, again, my personal opinion, but love what you collect within your means, stay away from the hype train, and you'll enjoy this hobby a whole lot more, I promise you. Let's go check out what's come in my collection. Hi, and welcome back, everybody. Let's now talk about recent additions to my collection, what I picked up over the last couple of weeks. I'm pretty stoked to talk about some of this because a few things have been on my bucket list for quite a while, and I finally found a good enough deal. So I will talk how much I picked it up for to help everyone out there non-sport on a budget. And feel free and tell me what you picked these up for, especially if you bought them like 2007 when the Hollywood Zombies came out. That always makes me feel good to know that I paid 4 times the amount of what you probably picked it up for. But let's start here. So I do have a sealed box of Fleer Ultra, Beavis and Butthead, and the MTV series, but I wanted to pick up a couple of sets or packs, unopened packs of these, and I have a few more coming today, mostly because I'm going to tear them open and put together a set. Beavis and Butthead, I was in high school when they came out, but super nostalgic for me. It's a very trendy television show, and I actually really enjoyed it. The dumb sense of humor, it made me laugh out loud a couple of times. So I picked up, I don't know, maybe 10 packs of Beavis and Butthead. Be careful when you buy these because I was able to pick them up at about $3 a pack, and I've seen them as high as $7 to $12 a pack. I don't know if they're really worth that. We might tear a couple of these open today. We might do it in a future video. But 94 Fleer Ultra Beavis and Butthead, so pretty cool. This is a 2007, so you've heard me allude to this before. I have a blister of Hollywood Zombies. I'm not sure if this is true or not. It's kind of just out there as maybe rumor and conjecture, but supposedly Topps got in trouble with the Hollywood Zombies for the artists that they were parodying, and it's a shorter print run because of that. I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe it's just a really wonderful set of cards. But I finally found one of these. When I see these, they're 120, 140. The asking price are really expensive, and this one was an auction, and I believe I ended up winning it for like $81. So to me, that's a good deal compared to what the asking price is out there. Um, I'm never going to open it, but now I can open my blister and get the bald Britney card out of there, the special card. So they have freaky foil parallels and glow in the dark cards. This is a really good card set. Quack Donald's out there. I think he has this set. Maybe he'll show that off on his YouTube channel. But really good set of cards, and I thought I picked it up for a very nice deal. Next one, I saw this on, was it Steve Rademacher's channel? It could have been Trading Cards channels. By the way, make sure you check those guys out. They're awesome. But they opened up a set of Pro Set Guinness Book of World Records cards, and I was really surprised how cheap this box is. 36 packs a box, 10 packs or 10 cards per pack. It's standard 90s Pro Set. $8.53 on an auction and a little bit of shipping. So we will be breaking this open because I'm curious to put the set together, and it's not very valuable. And yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. But welcome addition right now to the collection, a full box of the Pro Set Guinness Book of World Records cards. What else we got? Yeah, let's move on to some wax packs. What do you think? Let's pull these forward. There is a magazine called The Wrapper. If you want to look at it online, it's thewrappermagazine.com. I've been a subscriber to this for a few years. It's great articles in here. They talk about non-sport cards, predominantly pre-war and post-war. A lot of older non-sport cards. But inside the magazine, towards the back, they have lots of advertisements for you to buy things. And typically, you can either email or you can provide a phone call to these guys. And they're just non-sport card collectors that have probably been doing it for decades longer than me. But I find some really good deals in the back of these magazines, and plus it's super fun to order like that because it's like ordering something from the back of a comic book when I was a kid. But so a few months ago, I bought a wax packs of good times, and I think it was like $25 to $30. It could have been less than 25, but I found a couple wax packs advertised through the magazine for $8 a piece, and they're in really nice condition. A third of the price of what I actually paid for it. And I'm pretty stoked to have these. So I got that from the Wrapper magazine, and in addition, Good Times is 19. What is Good Times? Oh, I never remember. I think it's 1975 tops. This is trucking is Don Russ, and the trucking is 1975 as well. These are really cool pictures of like the vans that are all souped up in the 70s. Like they have a really cool Datsun van. We will open a couple of these at a later time, but right now I'm just showing them off. I got enough packs so we can tear one open and look at some really cool vans in the 70s. Next we have 1984 Don Russ BMX. These things were, you know, 50 cents a pack. You get three for a buck for years. And then nostalgia hit in 2020, and people apparently want to get the picture cards of those Mongoose trading card bikes and all the cool trading or all the cool BMX bikes. I mean, in the 80s. So I actually got these for a pretty good deal on eBay. They're quite expensive. I think they were five for $20 through the magazine. So I picked up five. I only have one of these in my collection, and now I have a couple more. So, wonderful addition to my collection as well. And then 1983 Pelorian cats. Some refer to them as porcelain cats. I don't know why. Pelorium cat stickers. They are absolutely adorable little cats that are dressed up in funny outfits. Um, it is a super corny 1983 top set, and I love it. And if I ever find a wax box of this for a good deal, I will absolutely buy it. But I have a set of these. They are again just what the picture is on front: cats in cute little outfits, and so quirky and fun that I probably have 8 or 9 packs in my collection, and I'm super excited to have all of them. All right, a few other things that did not come from the Rapper magazine. Um, I've been searching for this for a while. Worked a deal with a seller on eBay, and very welcome edition 1970s Fleer Ripley's Believe It or Not wax pack. They're the trading cards that have the Ripley's Believe It or Not little notations on it. It is in wonderful condition for a 70s Fleer wax pack, and a very welcome addition to my collection going into my early 70s. Then, of course, we have 1973 Tops Don Russ, the Osmonds, or 1973 Don Russ, not Tops, the Osmonds singing group. Hey, I'm trying to finish out my 70s wax packs. It's a lot more than I thought, so I'm trying to buy a nice condition one. I think I found a really good one, not very expensive at all. The Osmonds I think was about $11, where Ripley's Believe It or Not was expensive. I don't remember. I know it was more than 50, but the Osmonds very cool. So welcome addition to the collection, and of course I needed 1972 Philadelphia Gum Happy Horoscopes, the stickers, big piece of gum, just little stickers that have horoscopes on them. This was kind of all of what trading cards were in the 70s, is horoscopes and stickers and tattoos and iron-on patches. But love the colors, love the 70s graphics. Really nice looking wax pack. Again, a welcome addition to my collection. My kooky classmates, I got another one of these. There's just a buyer on eBay that sells these, and I can't stay away from them. And I'll talk a little bit more about why I keep buying numerous numbers of these packs. But got another Cookies Classmates 1968 Fleer. The next one is 1976 Tops Welcome Back Cotters. Have two more of those. Another Threes Company for $3.50 a wax pack. 1978 Threes Company, mint condition, very nice. And then two more 83 Don Russ Knight Rider packs. So why do you keep seeing these in every other video is a great question. Hold on to that thought, and I will share it with you in just a moment. 1978 Fleer Cracked, the best of cracked. Really nice condition wax pack. and a very welcome addition to my collection. It's the third one of that I have. I got a couple more Rockies, just one more for this week. 1979 Topps Rocky 2. This was $3. I'm not going to pass that up for a beautiful looking rack pack or wax pack of Rocky. And then again, I know I say it a lot, but 79 Aliens. If I can find a wax pack in good condition for $3, I'm going to buy those all the time. I did also get another set of aliens from one of the Facebook groups. It was so inexpensive that I couldn't pass it up. And so another trading card set and wax pack wrapper of aliens. Does not include the stickers, but for the price, just a few bucks. Welcome addition to the collection. And then I finally did get a set of the rock stars, and this includes Queen, the Babies, Village People, and Kiss in the set. It is a wonderful set from 1979, I believe. Don Russ is where this set comes from, and I believe that's right. It could have been 78. I don't know who the Babies were. I didn't do a lot of 70s music listening. Of course, I know Queen and Village People and Kiss. Oh, yeah, look at that. But for just a few bucks for the wax wrapper and the set, really welcome addition to my collection. So very excited for that. Okay, let's move on to a few of some more 60s things. I saw this on eBay. I could not pass it up. It was in such great condition. So this is 1967 Fleer back slappers. Just funny little stickers that you put on the back of someone that says the class idiot or I'm the class lover, ask for a big kiss. 5-set wrapper in absolutely immaculate condition. The gum is in one piece, and this looks like it just came out of a wax box today. I found it for a great deal, less than $15, and a welcome addition to my 60s wax pack collection. Did pick up one more 50 fun 5-cent stamps from the 60s. We've seen these already. I opened up one of them. I am absolutely in love with this wrapper and the colors, and for $3 and change, a welcome addition to the collection. And this I found just for a few bucks, and I am glad someone actually held on to this. This is a stapled topper, unpunched, for a Hobby Cards rack pack in the 60s. So 29 cents, and you could have got cards from cartoons, presidents, baseball, famous men, planes, football, flags, animals, sports, western, or trains. And I know this is a little corny, but I have never seen a unopened rack pack of the assorted hobby cards. And to find the topper unpunched, just kind of a little nice historical piece, and it'll make a welcome addition to my collection. So hopefully no one thinks that's too goofy. So we were talking earlier about why I buy multiple wax packs, and the reason why is eventually I can find a box. You guys have seen this box before. It's Magnum PI. A few years ago, I got the box and maybe 4 or 5 wax packs in it for like $13. And so I bought it because the box was in really, really nice condition. And as of last week, I have finally purchased enough Magnum PI where I now have a full box of Magnum PI. And so all 36 wax packs are in here. That one's a little tight. I apologize, but a very welcome addition to my collection, and it's taken several years, and I bought these as they've come up on Facebook groups or in stores or on eBay or Etsy, as they've been a good price and just a few dollars a wax pack, not 6 or 8. What you see, and or as a lot of 5 came up and they turned out to be, $3 or $4 a wax pack. I have bought them and I've finally completed my box, and so I now have a complete box of Magnum PI. I went through all of my sales because I keep a little spreadsheet in the computer, and so I am into this box and every wax pack less than $80, and that includes shipping. And I think the average sales price for these is about 120, 130 on eBay. So I'm pretty proud of myself to complete a box. And so when you see these multiple number of wax packs that I get, know that I have now 19 aliens packs, and a box of aliens goes for over $200, where the packs I'll probably get for 120, and then I just need to find a really nice box for about $20, and I'm all in for $80 less. In addition to Magnum PI, Ian from Etsy's Records always sends me nice boxes, and he sent me a box of Toxic Crusaders. It was on my video a couple, months ago when I picked up his Toxic Crusaders cards. And other stuff. But I really like this set. The box was nice enough for me to hold on to, and I have finally completed the box. I have bought all the packs, so it has all the packs in the box. Each pack comes with 8 cards and a hologram sticker, and so a full box of Toxic Crusaders. Very cool. Now I'm working on the Pee Wee Herman's box, but I do have a few extra packs. Maybe I'll throw in one of these for today's giveaway, but we'll open them at a later time. Maybe get through the video, probably a longer video today. I did work a trade with someone from the groups for another ANS 6 set, and that includes the ANS 6 Garbage Pail Kids set. This was the bubble gum. It came in the packs. It was sealed. So you could probably eat this. It's been sealed, but the set, the wax pack, the bubble gum, and the full set. Really, what makes this set so popular is the Hulk Hogan cards, and I know there's a few others in here. I wonder if I could catch them fast enough for you. Yeah, there we go. So Hacked Hogan and WrestleMania are the two very, very popular cards in this set. I'm not sure if Harry Potter's in this one or not. I don't think he is. But another ANS 6 set. So this is just my second one. I have the one that I put together when I first got back into collecting Garbage Pail Kids, and now I have this really nice set with bubblegum. Okay, moving on. 1983, the pickup that I actually took off time from work. I took an extended lunch to drive home to pick it up on my porch when it was delivered. It is a sealed Pacific Trading Cards Leave It to Beaver full set. No, 1983 Pacific Leave It to Beaver trading cards. You watch me open packs and put together a set. I do have a couple more wax packs of this, but if I said I could ever find a box for a good deal, I would buy it, and I have, and it is now in my collection. I am so stoked to own this. I love and have loved the television series Leave It to Beaver for eons, and now I have a sealed box. Beautiful in my collection. I was really lucky. Leland's Auctions was holding an auction for this, and I ended up being the winning bid at $91. So $91 is what this box cost me, and I think that's a great deal compared to some comps for this on eBay. I was never going to be a buy it now for $180 guy. So really welcome addition to my collection. Super stoked to have this. Probably never leave my collection. In addition to that, we've got 1982's Donruss, The Dark Crystal. This is a baseball card exchange sealed box. The Dark Crystal was a nostalgic movie for me. I actually own it, and I enjoyed it. It hasn't aged super well, but it is a great movie. And the box is absolutely mint. This thing looks like it just came off the factory line. I see why someone sent this in the baseball card exchange to get sealed. So very welcome addition, 1982 Donruss Dark Crystal sealed baseball card exchange box. And I alluded to this last time. I said if I ever find a really good deal on the Black Hole, I would buy it because I enjoyed the Disney movie. So 79 tops, the Black Hole. I was working a deal with someone on eBay, and he was well. There was an uglier box that was less money, so I was working a deal with the guy that had the mint box, and all in with shipping, it was going to cost $2 more than I could get a BBC wrapped box from the baseball card exchange. So I just went to the baseball card exchange and got it. Here's what I will tell you: I'm not super happy with the baseball card exchange. I wish they would have had better pictures, because as you can see, the box is a little crushed there. Not very happy with that. The box I was looking at on eBay for a couple bucks more that wasn't wrapped by the BBCE didn't have a crushed side, but he did have a black line on his front, and this one does not have a black line. So I am not going to call and ask for Steve and complain, but not happy. If there's a crushed side of this box, they should notate it when you buy it. This was about $80. The Dark Crystal was 30 or 35. It wasn't very expensive, and I think I told you Leave It to Beaver was $91. So those have been my recent pickups. Um, I don't know what to open, but really I've been wanting to open one of these Toxic Crusaders. I ended up buying the set, and keeping a wrapper. So I've never opened up one of these, but I really enjoyed the set, which includes the holograms. A very cool hologram. Let's see if I can get that. I'm catching the ring light in that, but so hologram is pretty cool. Now you can see me in the background. What do you guys think? That is pretty sweet. Very much like this set. The Toxic Crusaders was a cartoon, if I remember, in the 90s. We've got the new recruits, some information on the back there. Strange reward. Yeah, that's strange. A present for Melvin. All right, Melvin. Get a little tutu dress. The Captured Crusader. Yep. Toxic Crusaders. Very cool. Looks like some 90s cartoons, doesn't it? Bonehead's Revenge. Toxies, Crusaders, whatever that is, the main character. Meet the Bugman, and Pluto Strikes. So, yeah, everything in the 90s had to do with, saving the earth and everything else like that. A really fun trading card set. Love the colors. Very, very 90s, of course. And the hologram stickers are what you always wanted to collect. So that is a really welcome addition to my collection. In addition to that, Beavis and Butthead, which I was pretty stoked about. Again, I have a couple more of these packs coming today in the mail. Hopefully it said this morning, but I'm going to open them to make a set. Beavis and Butthead, Principal McVicker. Remember, he was always so frustrated. The guy's principal of Highland High only gets real sweaty when you tie up a teacher and spell words with your food, or moon the chick's gym class. Okay, so yeah, everything to do with Beavis and Butthead. I won't read that all. Caught fishing. Okay, very cool. It's been so long since I've seen the episodes. I remember some of these and some I don't. The jail guy. Yeah, of course. Customers suck. That looks like I don't know what he just breaded and fried there, but their job at the fast food restaurant. And Stuart Stevenson, yeah, good old Stuart. Beavis and Butthead, really, really great nostalgic television show, and a nice set of trading cards. Yeah, welcome additions to the collection. Glad I could show off and open up a pack of those for you. More coming in the future. We're supposed to have a giveaway this video, but I'm going to push it back for one video. So all you need to do is leave a comment, and in your comment just say add me into your giveaway. I'm going to throw in this extra pack of Toxic Crusaders as a nice little bonus. In addition, you have a wax pack of Superman 3 and the cello pack of Superman. These are very hard to come by, so that's a nice little gift. You've got Indiana Jones Chronicles, the Young Indiana Jones foil pack. You've got a Batman Returns cello pack there, 2 Desert Storm wax packs, and a whole slew of trading cards from Elvis to I forget the name of that series, Mr. Bean, Michael Jackson, E.T., Jaws, Buck Rogers, you name it, they're all in here for you. So again, all you have to do is leave a comment, and in your comment just say, hey, Retro, throw me into the drawing, or put me into your drawing. And this will go out next video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, letting me share my opinions with you and my recent pickups. Have something really, really cool coming for the next video. Was really stoked, and I think I picked it up at a great price. And then, yeah, we're going to tear open the Pro Set box one of these days, and some other things as well. In the meantime, if you're a subscriber, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked today's video. Leave a comment if you want me to get back in touch with you. And, of course, if you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to do more of these non-sport videos. That's it for now. Talk to you again soon. Bye.